welcome back to Technology Review. I'm your host, Matt Jackson Jr. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Technology Review TV. That's facebook.com/Technology Review TV. Or go to Twitter at twitter.com/Matt Jackson Jr. Or my website, MattJacksonJr.com. Remember to sign up with your name, your email, and we will send you a free report on identity theft and fraud. I'm here with my co-host today, Sonia Pedwick. Howdy, Sonia.
Yes, hello.
All right. We're going to be talking in this episode about
Scary
gadgets for your computer, for your smart devices, to give you a little bit of extra protection when you are online or on the internet, and making sure that your data is secured as much as possible.
Yep.
But before we get to that, we're going to talk about a story that's been in the news, and that has to do with the article you sent me.
Yes. It's a scary vote.
Absolutely. The Senate, our Senate, the U.S. Senate, folks, voted 50-48. And you know which way it went, 50-48, to allow the ISPs to sell your data. That's right, folks. And if you're drinking coffee right now and didn't hear me, I'll say it again. Allowing the ISPs, that means your internet service provider, to sell your data. Yeah. Meaning that when you're online, you're looking at a website, and you're just surfing around, how long you're staying on the page, what items you're looking for on the page. That information is worth millions of dollars, if not billions, to marketers. Remember, I say it all the time on the show, information, folks, is the new currency. Mm-hmm. So if you're at a site and you're hovering over looking at pictures of Hawaii, right? You're looking at pictures of Hawaii, and all of a sudden you get an email from a travel agency with a discount to go to Hawaii. Yeah. How do they know that? Yeah. Well, they've been watching you online. That, folks, should be a no-no. That's our privacy. But we don't mind. You know why? Because I teach this to my students at the university. We accept this because it's one word, the C word, convenience.
Yes, 100%.
Convenience, and discounts, coupons. Oh yeah, I'll give them my information. I'm going to get 30% off this trip. Or I give them more information about me. I'll get a free 2-day stay vacation in Las Vegas. And they just gave everything about your family, your kids, all of it. But you get this free trip. Yep. Things like that, folks, we've got to watch out for. According to this vote, it said over the past few years, AT&T, Verizon, and Comcast have been tracking the user's information on the internet. Certain data and browser users have been protected, but they want to be able to have access to that data and be able to use it illegally, right? Where you can't sue them. It gets into a thing that we talk about a lot in the show called net neutrality. How many of you remember net neutrality? We talked to the break.
I just learned about it, yes.
Net neutrality, folks, is how the internet is now. It's even Steven, as they used to say back in elementary school, right? All even, meaning that you could have a mom and pop website compared to IBM's .com site. The internet looks at them, weighs them to be the same as far as power and speed. But without net neutrality, the bigger guys will be able to create a faster pipeline that they can charge more money for to have a faster internet. And if you can't afford that faster internet, you go into the slow lane. Mm-hmm. And you're paying for that internet, as well as filtering information, folks. There's a couple countries that do that, and one of them's China that has that in place. Did you know that? Did you know that even if you use Google or any of your browsers, information is filtered where citizens in China, they can't Google on information we can Google on here in the U.S. Because it's filtered, it's controlled. That's why we need to have net neutrality, to keep everything as it is. It can't be touched. So, what's the moral of the story? Contact our representatives, right?
Yes.
Just like they've been doing recently, right? Contact them in their town hall meetings, right? When they come back home to visit.
I think people are going to be divided on it. I think I like that I'm on Facebook and things come to me that I am thinking about or have posted about or liked, and now all of a sudden I can go buy the thing that I didn't spend time looking for, or I get a coupon to take my family to experience something. I'm happy summer's coming, and now I get Wet and Wild, coupon things. So I like that portion of it, and of course it is convenience, because I am a busy person. On the other side, then I think, well, how much of it do I want out there, and how much do I want people to be selling and sharing about me? And if they're selling it, but it's my data, my information, should I be the one monetizing it? Should I be capitalizing on it?
Exactly.
That's where I think people are willing to give a little, but then they want some back.
I always think of it like when you apply for a job and being recruited. You know,
Yeah.
Speaking of here, when you apply for a job or you apply to college, they want you to check on the back of it what race you are and nationality. I always think of it as like, well, how much money are you going to pay me? Because I know you're going to use that data to get
grants or get funding. Absolutely.
I'm still paying the same amount for my schooling and education, so why should I tell you that? So I usually put other, I don't apply.
Exactly.
Put anything in there for that, right? Selling data, right? We're used to it. So think about the scenario. Let's say you connect what the ISPs want to do to a technology called IoT, which you're familiar with, right?
Sure.
The Internet of Things,
Yes.
right? So if you wake up in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, let's say your smartwatch goes off and it wakes you up. But at the same time it wakes you up, it tests your blood pressure, right? Your heart rate. It knows what you're based upon a certain heart rate because now that heart rate's into a database with your age, your gender, your weight, and your insurance company. They're suggesting things that you should eat out of your refrigerator. When you go to your refrigerator, now you have certain planned meals there because of how your heart rate and maybe your blood pressure when you got up this morning. They're suggesting things for you to eat based upon a database of big data.
But on the flip side, if you're not taking care of yourself and your heart rate's going up, and the insurance company has that information.
Exactly.
Do they now get to charge you more?
Yeah, they do. And talking about going out to eat with that same smartwatch on you, you go out to eat something. In the future, it can be very simple when you pay for your meal or order for your meal. You use your smartphone to take a barcode of the items that you ordered to eat. Because your insurance company wants that information to decide if you're taking care of yourself. Meaning, and this is the convenience, the C word again. If you are not taking care of yourself, your policy premiums would go up, right? And if you are, they'll go down. Do we really want that in our society?
I don't know.
But it started out, Sonia, by going, oh, look how cool it is. I'm getting this information sent
it's
to
so
me.
Fancy
I got this coupon.
And
they'll say, well, here's some more. If you let us have this.
And as a parent, I might want to know what my kids are doing and eating and tracking them. But then who else has access to that information?
Yes, especially with kids, tracking them and stuff. And I understand there's a shirt that you can wear. It's made out of nanotechnology. And it senses your sweat glands, your blood pressure, and it uses Bluetooth to connect to your phone and send your information to your doctor. Incredible.
Is that good or bad?
Well, if they get you to wear it, if they say, hey, Sonia, would you wear this t-shirt for us? We'll give you a trip to Disneyland for you and your family. Maybe, right? People will wear it. Just figure it out. Oh, did you also know there are 1,500 people, including families in the U.S., that have chips embedded in their skin?
That is crazy.
People have chips embedded in their skin as a test because they offer them that whole convenience thing.
I don't know. I could see there's some advantages if you have a device where if you have an aging parent who's on the verge of dementia, which is, in my mind, one of the worst things you could experience. And we've had some situations recently in Las Vegas where an elderly person has gone missing and the family is very concerned for their health. And if they were trackable, if they had a device that you could find them more quickly to save them, get them medication, get them back to safety, I see the positive sides of use of...
See how they get us the convenience, You're right. That is such a...
The broken heart story.
Yes, broken heart stories, they get you. They say, we need to do this. We could protect our elderly by embedding chips in them so they know where they're at. And then you're thinking, what? Really?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's hard to think about.
I'm sure there's...
I tell you, 25 years ago, they said they want to do that to your dogs, put a little chip in them. You would say no, too. People would say, oh, no way, you got to put a chip in my dog.
Now it's everywhere.
Now it's everywhere, right? Or they said to you 25 years ago, we're going to use your thumbprint to open up your phone. We'd say, no way, you're not doing it. And now we're like, oh, where's my phone? I can't wait. People are using their toe IDs to open phones. Right? Anything.
It's hard to find where the line is, right? And where it's enough that I feel comfortable and valued as a consumer and protected as a consumer. But then I want to push the boundaries because I want more. I want access. I want convenience. I want all those things. But now you're blurring the line of that boundary.
I know. Crazy stuff. What to do. Exactly.
If we had the answer, we'd be rich.
Exactly. But telling people about it, that's what we're definitely going to do for this show. Tell people about it. All right, folks. Again, my name is Mac Jackson, Technology Review, here with Sonia Pedowick as well. And you can get a hold of me. I want to give you the information out again. Go to my website at macjacksonjr.com or go to Facebook at facebook.com/Technology Review and send me an email at info@macjacksonjr.com. Tell me what you think about our show and think about some of the issues that can affect you and your family as well. We'll be right back with Sonia after these important messages.